Hi, and welcome to XR for Work. This is the show where we explore the immersive, virtual, mixed, and augmented platforms designed for business and professional use. My name is Rick, and I'm your host here at XR for Work. Well, the big buzzword going into 2022 is Metaverse. I'm sure you've heard it, read it, seen it, and maybe you're tired of hearing about it. And there's lots of discussion and controversy regarding exactly what metaverse means. And so today, as I talk about it, understand that I'm using my own conceptualization of what I envision the metaverse to be. And one of the key elements of what I consider to be part of the metaverse is the ability to jump between immersive worlds, right? It's not being stuck in one platform or location, but easily being able to jump out of one world into another world without any friction. And at this stage of what the metaverse is conceptualized is, that's very rare and few and far between that you can actually find platforms where that works. But today we're going to explore some on the Quest platform, the Meta Quest platform, where I've found I can easily configure and set up the capability to jump between two different worlds. And today we're going to be moving between Remio and the Multiverse or Infiniverse. I've done videos on both those platforms, both on Remio, on Multiverse, and Infiniverse. Please go look those up. But without any more chin wagging, let's get started.
All right, let's take a look at an example of actually jumping around between platforms in what we might consider to be the metaverse. Now, this is the Oculus Quest Home, and this is kind of a launch pad into, your entire library of applications, but you're in an application back to the home, into another application back to home. How about if we start going into a platform like Remio? And I'm just seeing this in just a couple of apps and platforms right now where they're building in the capability to allow you to jump or portal directly from their platform into another platform without necessarily going back to collect $200, the whole Monopoly um, example, and instead go right from here in Remio. Right, we're going to go into the XR for Work instance here in Remio. And if you're not familiar with Remio, check out the videos we Remio here on the channel, and certainly go into App Lab, download it, and check it out. Remio is just like one of my favorite platforms. I really think it's going to catch fire here eventually. This is the landing headquarters that I've selected for XR for Work for winter. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into our central hub here. And once you get into the central hub, what you'll notice is I've got all these doors all around me. And these doors will show very familiar apps. Walkabout Mini Golf, Forever Bowl, Multiverse. We're going to come back to that. That's actually, we're going to jump from Remio into Multiverse, but I could go into Horizon Workrooms, Top Golf, Engage. Now, there are also some built-in games and things that you can play here in Remio, like their built-in tower defense, their built-in Zen room that you can go into with other folks. But I've tended to populate these doors with other productivity apps that I tend to use, vSpatial, Shapes. So I can go right from here into Meet in VR, into Noda. Now, a lot of these apps, it's one way, right? I can come out of Remio into Noda, but then I have to go back into the Quest Home and back into Remio. But in this instance, we're going to go over here because both Remio and Multiverse have built in the capability to give you these portals to leave their platform. And what you'll see, I'm going to go Remio, do not collect $200. And I'm going to launch and go right into my Multiverse home. and Multiverse is going to load up here momentarily. Trust me, it's going to happen here.
Are you standing up or sitting down?
I'm sitting down in my chair, so we'll select that. Just raises my view a bit, and I am going to land here in my Multiverse home. So here we are, Rick XR for work. I have some XR for work here. Now, I have a couple of doors here. This takes me to my Infiniverse apartment that I've bought over in the Infiniverse. And then this door back here, in this little area, to Remio. So again, going from Remio into Multiverse, and I can go from Multiverse to Remio. Transition moment. But again, now here I am back in Remio. And this is really where you get into the power of multiverse, right? Multiple instances, universes, worlds seamlessly jump between. So from Remio, where I can come in here and I can meet with other folks. We've got the, come in here, we can have a meeting, we can do some planning. I can go in, this is the private meeting room. I can go into the auditorium or the meeting room here, have a meeting, and then I can actually jump out of here, come into the hub, and go into any of these other applications or worlds, or back into the multiverse, or do whatever. Here I am, right back in my apartment. Yeah, I mean, really cool, really powerful. And again, I can change these doors. I think this door over here ends up getting locked into specific utilization by the multiverse team, but this door and this door is customizable, so I can have take me anywhere I want. But I can play here between Multiverse and Remio that I find particularly powerful. And so, yep, that's it. Now let's just take a look at how that's set up in the web admin centers for both Multiverse and for Remio.
Okay, now let's take a look at a little bit of behind the scenes of setting this up. So this is the Remio administration portal here on the web. You log into your instance, and in this particular case, Remio pre-configures or sets up for you various applications and platforms that you can add to your portal hub and decide what you want to present to your team. So in this particular case, I've selected certain applications and platforms that I can jump to from within Remio, and obviously Multiverse is one of them. And then over here at in the Multiverse, again, you have your administrative portal. I sign in with my Facebook account, and it gives me access to my Multiverse instances. So in this particular case, my personal ones, the Multiverse home, I can go in here, and this is where I customize the various doors or portals that I have available to me. The first one, again, takes me to my Infiniverse apartment, but here is where I set up to launch into Remio. Now, the way this works, this number here is actually from the app link. Every Oculus app has what they call a deep link. And I'm not going to go into this very far. Suffice it to say that there's a link that has a number on it where you can take that number, pop it into the portal page or the door entry, and that app or that platform will launch. So here we are on the Oculus page, and we'll just go in here and pick a random app. Let's see, let's go the climb. Sure, why not? Maybe we want to jump from the multiverse into the climb. So if we go here and we click share and we copy the link to the app, right? And then we'll go back to the multiverse page and we will dump that link into door. So we'll pick, we're going to launch an Oculus app, and it kind of gives you an example of the number. And then here within the string, right, is this, I don't know, I didn't count, 15 or so character number. That's all you need to put in there, just like I'm showing up above with Remio, is you can get rid of all the rest of that link and just dump that deep link number in there. Save it. You can change the picture on the door to match where you want to go. And voila, you now have a portal into that app or to that platform. Okay. Okay, well, that's it for our quick video today. I hope you found it helpful and interesting, and I hope you'll go out and explore these platforms. Check out Remio over on App Lab and Multiverse over in the Oculus Quest store. Explore these apps, play around with them, start jumping between some multiverse worlds, and give some feedback to these developers. You know, we're very early in this whole metaverse development process, and your voice still matters quite a bit. These developers have Discords, they have web pages, they have the capability to communicate with them through Twitter, through LinkedIn. So reach out and become part of the community, and stop over at the XR for Work community. If you've not joined us yet, we'd love to have you and hear what you're doing out in the metaverse. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.